Okay, everybody. This video is for loved ones, friends, family, um, total strangers, chickens, cats, rats, rabbits, dogs, you name it. No, listen, guys. I just want to take a minute to talk about the COVID stuff that's going on. Listen, guys. At the end of the day, first and foremost, I just want everybody to be safe, happy, and healthy. That's really all I want. Um, Also, people have different of opinions. People have different, beliefs, morals, what have you. You name it. There are people out there that believe in getting the vaccine. There are people out there who don't believe in getting the vaccine. The same with masks. People believe in wearing masks. Some people don't believe in wearing masks. Um, this virus, this virus is killing people, y'all. It's deadly serious. It is not a joke. Here in North Texas, the overwhelming majority, every bed is filled up in ICU with people who have COVID. And these are people who have not taken the virus. This is fact. People who are getting the sickest and dying right now are people who have not had the vaccine. Listen, guys, the vaccine does not prevent you from getting the virus. It doesn't. I wish it did, but it doesn't. But it will, however, keep you from getting really, really sick. It will, however, keep the virus from killing you. There are also a few here and there breakthrough cases where people do still get sick, may even die, who have the vaccine. But over 100 million people have been vaccinated, and it's something like 100 cases. So that's not even 1%. That's very small. I know there are people out there who don't, believe in getting the vaccine, and a legitimate reason I've heard for that is, we just don't know what's in it. The FDA hadn't approved it. I get that. That is a very valid concern. I truly get that. But we've come to a point where if you don't have the vaccine, you are pretty much gambling with your life. There's a very good chance, now that the Delta variant is out there, that you could die. And I don't want anybody to die, guys. I mean, dying is preventable. I understand and respect your fears and your concerns. The Bible says, whatever you give in love shall be received in love. So I'm not trying to jump down anybody's throat. I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm not trying to fuss at anybody. Although I could and I should. But I'm really not trying to do that. I just want to do all I can to protect my family, myself, my loved ones, my community. I think everybody should be doing that. If you don't believe in getting the virus, if you don't want the virus, if you don't want to put the virus in your body, and if you have to go out in public, please wear a mask. Please don't be one of these people that think, well, I don't have to wear a mask. I don't want to wear a mask. I don't have the virus. I'm not getting it. You take a great chance of not only getting yourself sick, but getting the people closest to you sick. And also for the people who think that, oh, well, I don't want the government or anybody infringing on my rights, infringing on my freedoms. You have every right to believe what you believe and think what you do and live your life according to how you see fit. You have every right to do that. But if you choose not to get vaccinated, if you choose not to wear a mask, you have to be prepared to accept the consequences of those actions. If there is a business out there, a privately owned business, that decides the people that frequent their establishment, if they decide they want them to show proof of vaccination, if you want to get mad and start carrying on and acting some type of way, feeling some type of way because they tell you that, you have to show proof of vaccination, that is their right. Just like you have their rights. They have their rights. People out here talking about the government is mandating vaccinations. The government is mandating this. The government is forcing this, forcing that. That's not true. The government is not doing anything more than urging people to do all that they can to protect themselves, including wearing a mask, and getting the vaccine. The government has not forced that on anybody. But if a private business wants to protect their customers and their employees, they have every right to tell you, you can't come in this store. You ever heard of no shirt, no shoes, no service? Or we reserve the right to refuse service to anyone. You cannot have it both ways. You cannot. Doesn't work that way. You know, as I said, people's concerns are valid. But at the same time, this is a public health crisis. It is. That cannot be denied. That cannot be ignored. And, you know, for those people who are acting paranoid, thinking, well, the government is mandating this, the government is mandating that. The government has actually already did that in terms of if you've gone to school in this country at any point. If you've gone to elementary school, middle school, high school, the government has already done that. You had to have your vaccinations. You have to show your proof of your vaccinations in order to go to school. You remember being vaccinated for the measles, mumps, rubella, chickenpox, smallpox, polio. You had to be vaccinated for all of those, and it was government mandated. So I'm not understanding why everybody is so up in arms about thinking, well, the government is going to mandate this or the government is mandating that. The government has already been doing that, and it is for the public good, the welfare of the populace as a whole. They're not mandating that you get vaccinated from COVID, but they have mandated that you get all those other vaccinations. And nobody was up in arms about those vaccinations. So to me, this doesn't make sense. You know, another thing that I don't understand is that if you refuse to get vaccinated and you don't want to wear a mask, if you don't trust the government, if you don't trust the doctors and the scientists to vaccinate you, if you don't trust it, if you get sick, because there are people out there who have this attitude, and then they go get sick, they catch it, they get sick. And then when they get severely sick, they run to the emergency room, they run to the hospital. If you don't trust them to treat you with the vaccine, why would you trust them to treat you after you've got the sickness? That makes no sense. I think it's a bit hypocritical. Stand on your convictions. If you don't want the vaccine, getting sick and dying, you know, getting severely sick and dying is preventable with the vaccine. But if you don't trust them and you run to the hospital to get treated, that makes no sense. The governor here in Texas is spouting all of that dumb crap, but he got vaccinated and he had a booster on top of that vaccination. And last week, he was diagnosed positive with COVID, and he is just fine because he was vaccinated. So all of these right-wing talking points that make you question whether or not to get the vaccine or tell you not to get the vaccine doesn't make any sense, because these very same people have already been vaccinated. All of them. If you watch Fox News and you listen to what those jackasses say about the vaccine, they've all been vaccinated. And I don't know if you know this or not, but over at Fox News, they're already doing vaccine passports. If you're an employee of that company, you have to show that you've been vaccinated. A lot of people may not know that. So all of these right-wing politicians that make you question it, they've all been vaccinated. Every last one of them. And it makes no sense that you would, listening to this foolishness, put your life in danger or your loved one's life in danger because of this foolishness. I'm not saying that there haven't been people out there with adverse side effects to the vaccine, but that number, that's a very small percentage as compared to the number of people as a whole that have been vaccinated. You know, we actually can get to what they call herd immunity, but that means an overwhelming number of people have to get the vaccine and they have to be wearing masks. And we can get there. If you want to get past this sickness, if you want to get past this virus and get life back what it was, to some semblance of that, before 2020, then you get vaccinated. Wear a mask. And if you're wearing a mask and it's not covering your nose, there's no point. There is no point. The mask protects other people from you in the event that you have it. That's how it works. All it takes is one cough or one sneeze, guys. That's all it takes for it to be airborne. There have been a lot of crap in the news where people say, it's been blown out of proportion. You know, they're exaggerating. Push all of that stuff to the side. The simple fact of the matter is the virus has mutated. You now have the Delta variant. And I've heard talk of something called the Lambda variant. So it's mutated even further. People who have been vaccinated can still get it. But people who have been vaccinated are surviving. I don't want anybody to get sick and die because of misinformation. Please, guys, Get the vaccine. This is not me trying to force my beliefs and values on you. I just want everybody to be okay. And I know if you have that vaccine, you may get a little bit sick if you catch it, but you won't die. Unless you happen to be one of those very rare cases where it pushes, because there are breakthrough cases where it happens. Not going to deny that. I believe in facts. But please, guys, get the vaccine. Statistically, you will be okay. Please don't put yourselves in any unnecessary risk, because dying and getting severely sick from this is now preventable. Please, guys, please protect yourselves. God bless.